Hey, what is going on, my friends, and welcome back to another video on the channel. Well, about 2 weeks ago, I did post a video on this channel that went over Senseonics. Now, this is a biotech penny stock that has really gained in popularity over the last few weeks. At the time that I did make this video, the stock price was sitting at about $1.50, and as we can see, since then, it has seen some substantial growth. I mean, ever since then, we are already up probably about 70%, and it is still growing, at one point being up all the way up in the 80% range. So this is a company that I did want to go back over again. There has been some really good news recently. It has been somewhat of a target of a lot of the Wall Street bettors recently. And so with all of that being said, I figured it would be a good idea to reintroduce it to the channel and just to go over some of the news that we did get very, very recently. Now, the news that I did specifically want to talk about today is something that I think is going to be very, very important. And that is going to be the fact that they did announce the initiation of European commercial efforts by partner Ascensia Diabetes Care. Now, if you're not sure who Ascensia is, this is a very, very big company. They have been around for over 70 years. Now, being established in 2016 through the acquisition of Bayer Diabetes Care by PHC Holdings, formerly known as Panasonic Healthcare Holdings, Ascensia Diabetes Care is a global company dedicated to improving the health and the lives of people with diabetes. Already including the world-renowned Contour range of blood glucose monitoring systems, we are committed to adding more innovative and life-changing products to our portfolio. Now, they have a very, very good history. It says here that for more than 70 years, continuous research has allowed our diabetes care team to lead the way in blood glucose monitoring systems. These have been developed specifically to meet the needs of patients, and along the way, we have introduced many first. So what does that mean for Senseonics? Well, here we can see that Senseonics, again, a medical technology company focused on the development and commercialization of long-term implantable continuous glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. Today announced that Ascensia Diabetes Care has commenced sales and marketing activities for the SENS XL CGM system in key European markets as of today, as part of their strategic partnership announced in August 2020. So about 4 or 5 months ago, we did get the announcement that they were going to be working with Ascensia, and now we are finally seeing that partnership actually come to fruition as they are starting to work to get their SENS system out into those key European markets. Now, the reason that this is, going to be big for them is this will very, very broadly expand out their consumer base. Ascensia, again, has loads of experience. I mean, having worked for over 70 years with 70 years of research, they understand the markets, they understand the consumers, and they understand how to dish out these products very, very fast. Now, if you may have forgot, Senseonics basically focus on the implanting of these glucose monitoring systems for people with diabetes. They're a lot more convenient, they have a lot less hassle, and they have a lot of key benefits that do go with them. So if you do want to know a little bit more about the company in general, definitely go check out that video that I did post about 2 weeks ago. But anyway, we will continue and we will go ahead and see what other information we did get about this initiation of European efforts, and let's see exactly where this is going to be bringing us with SENS in the future. Now, it says here that today we are extremely excited to see Ascensia, a global leader in the diabetes technology space, begin distribution of SENS XL in these key European markets. We are confident our shared goal of bringing our advanced long-term solution to most people with diabetes will be accomplished through Ascensia's high level of commitment to our products and to patients and healthcare providers. Now, this is coming from the CEO of Senseonics, Tim Goodnow. He further goes on to say that today further strengthens our collaboration and shows the commitment of our combined organizations to provide patients with an implantable sensor that gives them continuous glucose readings for up to 180 days. Ascensia's global infrastructure and strong commercial experience alongside our focus on innovation, product development, and production will enhance value for all of our stakeholders. So again, this is super duper important. I mean, he says it there. This is a very experienced company, and they have clearly done great things in certain markets, especially whenever you look at their own products like Contour. And so I do believe that this is going to be fantastic for Senseonics and will further allow them to reach the milestones in which they have set for themselves for this year and the years going forward. Now, some of the markets in which they will be distributing this SENS XL is going to be in Germany, Italy, the Netherlands, Poland, Spain, and Switzerland. In the US, Ascensia is already providing sales support for the original SENS CGM system. So this is a wide range. I mean, these are some of the biggest markets that there are, and the fact that they're getting these already distributed out just shows that the amount of consumers and the overall base of consumers in which they are building should grow very, very strong, very, very fast. So as we can see here, that this company is not new whenever it comes to the overall distribution of these products. It says here that Ascensia markets its devices in over 125 countries across the world. So it's clearly already found loads of success whenever it comes to the distribution of these products within its area. And I think that Senseonics is going to be able to, utilize that knowledge and utilize that consumer base that Ascensia has already built up. And I think that this partnership is going to be a fantastic catalyst for both companies to see loads of of growth in the future. So it will be very, very interesting to see how this all does play out going into the future. I am very curious to see how this will impact Senseonics' overall revenue, as I do think that this is going to drive them, again, more consumers, which is going to clearly drive up their revenue, and I think we're going to see their financial statements get better and better over the future. And if this partnership does continue to play out very well and continue to pan out and this distribution does go well, I'm very excited to see what other countries they are going to then be able to target once they do have a good grasp on the distribution in all of these countries that we did previously note. So again, this will be one to keep an eye out for sure, as we can see that it has had a pretty somewhat stable, but honestly a bit of a stagnant month over the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks here. It hasn't really done too much. It's had its ups and it's had its downs, but I think with catalysts like this one, we are going to be able to start to see it gain momentum and hopefully maintain that momentum instead of breaking off before that $3 mark, as we have seen many times again over the last couple weeks. So definitely let me know what you guys think about this company, and let me know what your future outlook is on it. Do you think that they're going to be able to break $5, maybe $4 in the next year here, or do you think that this is a company with a limited potential and that it's only going to be able to move so much? I'd love to hear your opinions down in the comment section below, and if you did enjoy today's video, you can let me know by smashing that like button and subscribing to the channel if you are new. With that being said, I do post on this channel 2 to 3 times every single day, and I hope to see you all soon. Peace.